In everything we do, we work hard. There's not a program or agency in the state that's going to work harder than us. Why do we work so hard? Because nothing can stop a group of people with a common vision. Nothing can stop a united team with a common mission to take charge, to dream, to lead, to innovate, and to inspire. How many jobs have you liked, loved, needed, wanted? Free your mind and try something new. The person who's never taken a risk has never done anything. And you're going to make mistakes if you're going to do something here. And it's okay. It's up to us to take chances. It's up to us to spend each day committed to creating a better tomorrow. Slug it out day by day, and nothing will stop us. We are one ODOT.
Wow. Well, if you're not pumped about working here after seeing that, just go home.
Exactly. I mean, on that note, though, hello, welcome, and congratulations. You are now part of the ODOT team. You've landed a job where the entire economy of Ohio is built on your back. No pressure or anything.
No, well, heck not. With that in mind, it is important to understand just how large of a state agency you've joined. Across Ohio, there are 12 regional ODOT districts and the department's headquarters here in central office. Each district is responsible for maintaining the transportation system in the respective regions. And central office, which is based in Columbus, supports the district offices.
So who's in charge of this massive machine? Well, given that we're a state agency, at the top, you've got the governor and lieutenant governor. But don't worry, you don't report directly to them. So now, who's responsible for the department's overall operations and performance? That would be the director. He's kind of like the Urban Meyer of ODOT. There are also 4 assistant directors, aka those would be your assistant coaches of the football team. They develop the game plan for maintenance, planning and engineering, human resources, and day-to-day operations.
Also, each district is comprised of a senior leadership team with the district deputy directors at the top, or DDDs. Now back to the football analogy, they're kind of like the team captains. They oversee the district operations. And under those DDs are many administrators and managers to help the team perform at its very best. Don't worry, if you don't understand all this right now, it's okay. Kayla still doesn't know it all. You'll figure it out soon enough.
Let's change the subject.
Gotcha. All right.
I think it's about time we brag a little bit about ourselves. How about Ohio is the 35th largest state? So, okay, we might be kind of small in size, but we're the 7th largest in total population, and we also have the 5th largest interstate system. Not to mention, we have the 2nd largest number of bridges in the nation.
And, by the way, ODOT is responsible for nearly 50,000 lane miles. That's interstates, U.S. state routes.
Thanks for interrupting me.
I wanted to make sure everybody knew that. So just get real excited about it. It's pretty cool when we start talking numbers.
All right, well, speaking of numbers, ODOT has a $2.8 billion annual budget. Now, to put that into perspective, GM earned $2.8 billion in 2014. Care to elaborate there, Mr. Numbers?
Absolutely. Why not? As a government agency, we are funded by the federal and state motor fuel tax. We get 28 cents per gallon. From there, that money not only funds us, but it actually trickles down to support our local transportation partners like municipalities, counties, townships.
Okay, that's enough. Enough with the numbers. Moving on. Like at any company, it's very important to know the mission and the vision of the organization. And who better to tell you what they are than the ODOT director?
Well, hello, and welcome to the Ohio Department of Transportation. The mission of our agency is critically important to the welfare of the state of Ohio. Everything we do impacts people every day in this state. We impact their safety, their economy, and the quality of life. It only stands to reason then that how well we do our job makes a difference. If we're slow and sloppy and unprofessional, that impacts people in a negative way. Our vision is that we will be a long-term, reliable, professional, and highly productive organization. If you're reliable, that means the people can count on you and that you'll plow the snow, you'll get the projects ready, you'll do what needs to be done in a timely manner. If you're professional, you do things right. You do the right things. You do things the safe way. You use the right equipment and have the right facilities. Our hope is that you will help us be a long-term, reliable, professional, and highly productive organization. We're glad you're here. My hope for you is that you will have a long, rewarding, and enjoyable career with the Department of Transportation. I understand that you don't work for the Department of Transportation. You work for yourself and your family. You work with ODOT, and I hope that your work with ODOT will allow you and your family to realize all of your personal hopes and dreams.
Woo! I had no idea the director was stopping by. Where was I?
Anyway, you can find out more about ODOT's guiding principles in the really thick packet, that I'm sure they're giving you today.
Now, regardless, it is good to know our guiding principles because they just might help you when it comes to how we rate ourselves. We do this using critical success factors, or CSFs.
Say that 5 times fast.
CSFs.
Yeah.
Basically, CSFs.
See?
They're measurements on whether or not we are performing at a high level and achieving excellence in government. There are 4 main categories, and here to explain them are a couple of fellow ODOTers.
People refers to the people who work for ODOT as well as the people of Ohio who do business with ODOT.
Now on to our next CSF, which is a simple but significant one, safety.
Our next critical success factor is systems conditions, which is just another way of sharing how well ODOT's roads are holding up.
The final critical success factor for our department is the capital program, which simply refers to the money ODOT has and how we're using it for projects around Ohio.
Now, although we perform a lot of services, our core functions include snow and ice removal, construction, system maintenance, business and support, and planning and engineering. Each of these core functions help ODOT effectively and efficiently exceed our customer expectations. Basically, they help ensure excellence in government.
Absolutely. Now, I know we've covered a lot of topics today, and in all seriousness, if you have questions, just ask. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of your orientation and take lots of notes.
What, like you did during orientation?
Oh yeah, I got them all up in my desk right now.
See y'all later.
Exactly where they are.